Okay, so if you happen to be absent yesterday, 11:15 Tuesday, then here is what you need to do to make up for yesterday's work. So we started again on the introduction, and here you should have something about the book. Of course, title, author, a couple sentences about the book. You still needed to have some kind of seg into a story about what it's like to live in someone else's shoes. So something like this. And then you need to add your thesis statement. Your thesis statement answers the question, what is this essay about? Without you using the words, this essay is about. Now remember, we're focusing on Edward and the lessons he learned that makes him a better king. So if someone were to ask you, what is this essay about? You would say, it's about how Edward learned lessons and became a better king. So you would write that just without the words, this essay is about. So it would look something like this. Just remember, all a thesis statement does is it answers that question, what is this essay about? So now what you have to do is to include lessons that he actually learned. You now have to back up your thesis statement. So we do know that he learned, well, three things. First, let's list them. First is that there were problems with the justice system. He also learned that his people needed his help. Okay, and then lastly, he learned that people can be very cruel. When you are typing up an essay, you will use what's called the ABC format. So the first thing you'll do is you'll make a claim, and that would be one of these statements here. So we could say there were problems with the justice system. That's A, asserting a claim. We now need to back that up with evidence, so that's the B portion. So you have to think of a situation in the novel where the justice system was horribly cruel. And in one of those cases, it's when a man was going to be boiled alive. That was his punishment. Okay, so that's the B, backing it up. Now, next comes the C portion, and that's the comment section. This has to be the longest part of the paragraph. Let me repeat that. Longest part. Here is where you show what you're thinking about the topic and how much depth of understanding you have. So the comment has to then be, so we've made a claim that there were problems with the justice system. We've given an example. Well, how does that obviously show it's a problem? And what does Edward learn from that? Well, say Edward learns that his government has some unjust laws. No one should be punished for believing a certain faith. People should never be boiled alive. Punishment should not be cruel. It should be fair and just. Okay? So again, Edward learns he has to change his laws and learn about all his laws if he is to be a fair ruler. Okay? So again, you add your comment, and your comment here needs to be longer than the other portion. Okay, so that is what you will then repeat. So this is your next claim, give an example, then comment, your next claim, give an example, and comment. But at the end of Tuesday, at the end of 11:15, all you need to have are the introduction and first body paragraph. Okay, that's it for today.